Welcome to PLB Landed Home Tour. Right behind me is a brand new freehold landed that has just reached TOP. Let's go.
I got big dreams, but might call it a bit extreme. Rather keep it to myself than explain all these
This
big
is a 3-story mixed landed enclave, and that means you can build all the way up to 15.5 meters. You can only enjoy this if you go for a brand new home or if you choose to rebuild yourself. I'm in D16. I want to show you across. That is where the entire condo enclave at Tanah Merah MRT is being located, which is just about 445 meters away from here. It takes you about 5 minutes walk. We are at Jalan Tanjong. You have 2 through roads coming in from here. You can come by from Simpang Bedok, or you can come through all the way from the entry point of Tanah Merah MRT station. Why is this lane very unique? It's because there are only 2 rows of landed properties here, which are freehold in status. These 2 rows are one of the rare plots with single loading concept. Just have a look at right behind me. All you see is greenery. That's going to give you a link road directly to 85 Bedok Market, the very famous market with lots of great food. And traditionally, the moment you buy a landed property, what you get is that it's back facing towards your neighbor's kitchen. And sometimes land property owners, they also love to have privacy, and single load is extremely hard to come by. And for today's home tour, I'm going to introduce a new key framework on how to actually calculate the build-up PSF. This land plot is 2041 square feet. The build-up is 6629 square feet, which is ginormous because it has 7 full-on bedrooms, 6 of them are ensuite, 3.5 story. It means that you have 4 levels, and there's no need to go for a basement because the build-up is already fantastically huge. You have a 6.1 meters width and a 31.1 meters depth, which is extremely deep. That gives you a lot of zones in the home. Lift is already being done from level 1 to level 4. A nice back garden as well. Let's talk about the design of this home first, because I think that's what everybody is very interested in. This is modern in a whitish wooden finishing, as well as various tinge of dark greyish tonality throughout some of the cabinetries as well. Design-wise, is lasting. Outside your carport, single dotted right in the middle. That means on the left and right flank you can still park cars. And the facade of the home, including level 1, is being flushed with this stone called the basalt stone. It's also being done in the black tonality to give that very cool kind of feeling. You have this black color automated gate, of course. Your mailbox is right there. Nice segregation in terms of timber wood to give you a sense of entry to the home. Now, tiles are done nicely. Easily park in a huge SUV as well. In terms of the ceiling height, it's pretty similar to internal, about 3.8 meters, cladded with timber-like finishing. Later, as you head to level 3 as well, the balcony is also cladded with timber-like finishing. You have a nice sloping entry from the top. You don't have to worry about any form of like heavy rain or rainfall season because you are on a higher elevation compared to the road line. So these are important factors for you to take note of. The size is huge. There's no split level. Fantastic for multi-gen living. When I'm speaking, you hear echoes because this is brand new. There's no furniture in yet. Very suitable for you to bring in your furniture. 3.8 meter ceiling on level 1 with ducted air cons towards the ceiling. Plug points are ample. This is a space, of course, for your large sofa, your coffee table right in front, and this entire wall is up to you to visualize how you want to flush your entire TV console right here. A projector screen, you want to flush in like an 85-inch TV, this is a space for you to do it. Most importantly, when you close your gate, the height is great. You can maintain the privacy that you want, that you're in the living area. I love the way that the stairs is being designed. Take note, if you want to have high ceiling on level 1, naturally your stairs will be higher. Once you head upstairs, the ceiling height for every level will be the norm ceiling height. The stairs will then become shorter as well. You have nice LED strips along the stairway, so it's going to look beautiful in the evening. Timber handrails, timber flooring at the stairway towards the bedroom level. You have under the stairway storage over here. Come to the dining space area. I love this huge piece of design over here, which is being flushed all the way upwards. So this is going to give like a statement piece to your dining area. This 6 meter chandelier is being hung on a 7.5 meters double ceiling volume right on top of the dining space. You can put in like an 8 or 10 seater. You have like a dry kitchen with this beautiful stone-made peninsula right in the middle. All the auxiliary areas are towards my left-hand side, including your lift shaft, your home shelter, powder room. Look at this. the provision for your fridge space. The entire kitchen is being taken care of. Bosch oven, microwave. This peninsula island gives you like 6 pull-outs, and pull-outs are more expensive to craft in terms of carpentry, workmanship, and in terms of material as well. Here you also have 6 huge pull-outs. You have additional storage below your microwave, storage at the top as well, fluted panels at your kitchen cabinetry. This is the new design that most kitchens now have. When you want to prep your meals right here, they will craft like a concave version for this top hung cabinets right here. You have more storage space over here as well. Bosch appliances, a dishwasher right here, dark greyish tone with the cabinets, induction cooker over here, a lot of top hung cabinets as well. I love the switch points, they're all done a Legrand brand. You have a huge Frankel sink, Grohe tab for your kitchen, and you have openable windows. It's in a bifold system. So if you want to have like cross ventilation, this is how it will look like. You can just roll the entire thing over, beautifully done. Can go open up all the way towards the back. Right towards the back, there's a basketball court as well. So for those of you with kids that want to cycle, there's no road dividing this park as well as your landed property. So your kids can just go towards the back gate and you can even watch them from level 2, 3 or 4. So it's going to be very safe for your children. There's no need to worry about like crossing the main road and stuff like that. You have like a nice segregation bag for you to put in like your washer, dryer. You can utilize this for your laundry zone. Of course, you can utilize this zone to wash your pets as well. And the back gate, you don't get that a lot in most landed properties. Linking you towards 85 Bedok Market. The beauty is that this is single loading, and this is a WC yard bath. Your helper's room with your helper's own ventilation window. So I love this segregation as well. From a wet to your dry kitchen, you have this sliding panel door that you can actually close all the way. So if you're doing heavy cooking, you can just open all the windows towards the back and then close up this sliding panel, and we can come towards the front. Let's go for access.
Look at this beautiful chandelier. It brightens the whole entire dining area. Or it's very convenient if you need your kids to come down for dinner. It's easy to shout over. Welcome to the second floor. Now head on to this side. So you have a lift landing around here. You have 2 bedrooms already segregated for you. This bedroom itself can be for your kids' room. You are also overlooking into the park with no direct neighbors looking in. You can definitely put in a king-size bed, no problem, with 2 side tables, very nice backdrop. This can be where your wardrobe will be at. Here can be a study table area. Moving on, here is your ensuite bathroom. Very sizable countertop space, very nice big mirror, storage below, rain shower on this side as well. Let's head into the other room. Over here is another room with ensuite as well. You can furnish it according to your needs. Nice wardrobe tuck on this side, change it into another bedroom, or you can change it into a study room. The view is the same as the other room on this side. Let us head over to the master bedroom. Bedroom itself is very sizable. They have already zoned up this area as the wardrobe space. L-shaped wardrobe on this side as well as the other side, so it can be for his and hers corner. They have already done up some cabinetry system where you can place your handbags, your shoes, a nice makeup corner vanity desk, and they have maximized all corners. There's a lot more hanging storage as well, so there's no wasted space. Coming to the master bathroom, there's a his and hers dedicated sink corner. There is a separate standing shower with a bathtub already installed for you and some nice greenery right outside. You can open up to dispel any moisture from this bathroom. Flooring as well as the wall tiles wise are marble finishing, so that is really luxurious. And then countertop wise is also of granite materials. Over to this side, there is also a sliding door which you can pull so that when you are preparing for work, you don't actually disturb your own other partner on this side. This zone is really already quite spacious itself. You can put a nice king-size bed, 2 side tables with a very nice backdrop, 2 drop-down lightings, put some TV or nice bookshelf corner for your reading corner as well. This very big roof terrace that they have here, you can open up at night to have some cool air that comes in. This is also facing towards the front gate of the house, which is east facing, so you do have some very nice morning sun that comes in. There's no west sun in this corner. You can definitely put up some awnings or some shelter umbrella for you to chill right outside. Before we we head up, let's switch over to Melvin where he will share more on the framework.
We need to talk about what I've started at the start of this home tour, which is a new framework. Now, this new framework allows us to look at pricing from a new lens. Let's have a look at the evolvement of landed properties. We have introduced 3 frameworks over the years. First framework is category 1 to 4. This is to help us to identify the type of landed homes in the market so that we can make sense of the asking prices, make sense of the time that we need to invest. We can make sense of the state and condition of the landed properties. So if you have followed us, we categorize all landed properties into 4 key categories. Category 1, which are homes that are meant for rebuild. Category 2 are homes that traditionally are about 2-story. You need to go for A and A. Category 3 are homes that perhaps was built in 10 to 15 years ago. You need to sink in probably an amount to renovate. And Cat 4 homes are this kind of brand new homes that have just been fully completed. So this home is now available for your immediate occupation. Of course, that's the best thing because you don't have to spend about 2 to 2.5 years any type of architect and builder monitoring the project. You can move in immediately. The second framework, we talk about that during the landed webinar, which are the 4 horses. Now, the 4 horses framework is to help us to identify which kind of landed property has good DNA. So some properties have good DNA, some have more inherent characteristics that are unchangeable. For example, in terms of the facing, the noise level, whether is it facing towards like a substation, whether is it facing towards like a main artery road. These are some of the things that we cannot change. However, you can always value add to the property internally. The third framework is to talk about the disparity effect, which later Charline is going to elaborate more on the differences in what's happening now in the D16 region, which then brings us to the latest framework that I want to introduce to everybody, is that landed property is going to shift to a new norm of looking at the build-up area. Let me just flash some articles from the shophouse market. In the past, we always talk about the land PSF for the shophouses, but now in the past years, we have started to talk about the build-up PSF as well because it's very expensive to construct to A and A. Material costs are increasing, time is precious, manpower cost is high as well, and the opportunity cost is something that a lot of investors are thinking whether is it worth to invest that time in. That means if I'm comparing 2 shophouses, the land plot size might be the same. If this has a build-up of 4,000 square feet compared to something at 5,000 square feet, which one can command a higher value because the build-up is precious. Similarly, when we look at landed properties, this is what is happening in the market. Let's say you've managed to find an Inter-Terrace at $3.8 million in D16, but the build-up is at 2,005 square feet. Technically, you're buying the old structure for 1,520 PSF. And I'm just talking about the old structure. I haven't even added in the cost to rebuild it. If you want to achieve a total build-up of 6,000 square feet, you're going to spend $400 times 6,000 build-up that you want to achieve, and that's at $2.4 million. And then when you add that back to the 3.8 million, this is technically going to be your total cost. And your total cost is going to be at 6.2 million plus 2 to 2.5 years. Now, this brand new home is asking at $6.5 million. If I divide by 6629 build-up area over the 3.5-story, this is going to give you a PSF of $980 per square foot. So PSF for build-up is important. Why? Because we're all hunting for space now. Whether you buy a condo, you buy a cluster house, you buy an apartment, you buy a landed property, it is the build-up that you are living in. This is at $980 per square foot for build-up. You can move in immediately. Let's say you see a landed property, 15 years old, and let's say the asking price is at $5.8 million, for example. It looks good, and you think that, hey, the 5,000 square feet is enough. You divide by 5,000 square feet, 1160 PSF. However, you need to add $100 PSF because usually for 15 years old, you do have to renovate. Renovation costs at about $100 per square foot, 1260 PSF, and that is the new framework that we want to talk about. If you want to rebuild, add in $400 per square foot. You want to A and A, add in $300 per square foot. You want to renovate, you add in $100 per square foot. But if you want to do nothing, buy a brand new Cat 4 home, there's no need to add on PSF because there's nothing for you to upgrade. And this home is now asking for $980 per square foot, which is equivalent to you buying like a mega house, a mega apartment that you can utilize for your entire family.
Alright, so welcome to level 3. So as you can hear, Melvin is actually shooting right on level 1. So try to be quiet. Here you can put your massage chair and even put a library bookshelf reading corner, which is fantastic for your own quiet space. And then on this side itself, so this is the 4th bedroom in this unit. Look at the size that you have. This is really very spacious. It's almost the same size as the master bedroom downstairs. They have not done any partition wall, so this is a free play for you. You can definitely put a king size bed right here. You can have your own, maybe a coffee corner, you know, a nice area for you to watch TV and enjoy the nice view here, which you have no direct neighbors looking through. In this corner, you can have 2 big panels of walk-in wardrobe so that segregate the space into your sleeping zone as well as your wardrobe. So heading on to the ensuite bathroom, similarly they have the marble flooring. There's a his and hers corner, so this could be a junior ensuite, great for grandparents or parents to stay, and a standing shower right here. If you notice that all these big rooms, right, it comes with a cassette aircon which can help to cool down the room even faster. Right, so now let's head on to the 5th bedroom. Now before we head in, there is actually a storeroom located right here. So this is definitely great if let's say you have like big luggages, baby pram and whatnot. If not, you can actually hack off this wall to have a bigger family area right here. And lift for level 3. Coming into this bedroom, wow, look at the view! You actually can just sit here and relax. So much space for you to play around. Can do a very nice headboard, downlights at the side with side tables, your own study table or a makeup table. And then on this corner, you can even segregate this area into your walk-in wardrobe if you like. If not, you can put a TV as well as a sofa right in front of your bed so that you can have a full panoramic view of this greenery. You do have another aircon right in this area so that you can actually partition up this area to become your additional storage room or your makeup room or your wardrobe space. Another ensuite bathroom, so it's super convenient with the same type of materials used throughout the whole house, marble flooring as well as wall tiling. Alright, so Melvin is catching up onto me.
Fantastic! Wow, this view is good leh. Someone can play basketball immediately. There's no road, your kids are safe, can play badminton. Wow, got
PLB Sports Day. Over there can play badminton, can play basketball.
Wow, can show Kim Zua.
Show Kim Zua.
It's so panoramic now.
Yeah.
You watch here.
So it's actually super convenient because from the back gate we can access to that side gate. So that is actually very rare for landed properties that's located here. So maybe let's touch more on the comparative pricing analysis right here. So if we look into the comparative pricing analysis of the available units in Singapore and we filter it by freehold 3.5 years Inter-Terrace, minimally 2,000 square feet land size, 6,000 build up as well as minimum 5 bedrooms. So there are about 70 plus listings on the portal itself, out of which only 2 Inter-Terrace listings are within 6.5 million quantum. The rest are ranging between 6.8 to $15 million. This goes to show that there are very limited supply of newly rebuilt Inter-Terrace with this kind of requirements. A 6.5 million quantum Inter-Terrace is actually very rare at this point of shoot. So we look into category 4 type of landed housing in this area. We're comparing it with our Inter-Terrace, corner terrace as well as semi-detached. You will see that corner terrace, the quantum wise is about $1 million difference, and that's for additional of 900 square feet of land size but with a smaller build up of 1,000 square feet lesser. For semi-detached, the quantum price difference is at $3 million. What you get is actually a 1,000 square feet of land size as well as about the same build up square feet of about 6,008. If you look into a Cat 4 Inter-Terrace versus a Cat 1 Inter-Terrace, which is for rebuild purpose, if we build up to a similar build up of 6,629 square feet as our unit, which is about $400 per PSF, we are looking at a rebuild cost of estimate about $2.65 million. In terms of the renovation cost is about $400,000. The total cost for this Cat 1 rebuild cost will be, you are looking at about 6.7 mil, including the purchase price. Our Cat 4, which is already ready for you to move in, you will have about maybe 6 to 12 months of timeline, which you will have to cater for the rebuilding. Eventually, you will end up at about similar quantum of about $100,000 to $200,000 difference. Our unit will actually definitely benefit more if you require a ready move-in unit. So if we look into a semi-detached landed housing around this area, in the Cat 3 category, their asking price is at $7.99 million. And if you factor in a renovation cost of about estimated $300,000, the total price that you'll be paying, including the purchase price, is at $8.29 million. As compared to our $6.5 million, that is another additional $1.something million if you would like to look into a semi-detached status. If a 7-bedroom plus 7-bathroom is sufficient for you, actually our unit here at $6.5 million is actually quite well priced for your consideration. So now we are done with the comparative pricing analysis. Let us look into the last floor. Right, so welcome to level 4. This is also known as the attic level. On this level, we have 2 bedrooms on this side as well as that side. Here we do have this nice skylight which can help to illuminate the whole entire inter-terrace. So that is something that is always very beneficial for inter-terrace unit because it tends to be very dark in the middle. On this side, there is actually a common bathroom, already nicely decked up with marble flooring as well as the wall tiling. The material wise they use is Gohe as well as Kohler furnishing. Over to this side is where you have entertainment or family room. So definitely you can change the bathroom into an ensuite bathroom by hacking this wall over here so that you can have the convenience of using this private bathroom. This room is really beautiful. You can change this into like an entertainment room or you can change this into a karaoke room as well. This is the same facing as your front gate. You have a nice roof terrace. If you see over there, there is another gap in the middle. So there is another beneficial, because your neighboring unit is actually a 1-story unit. So you have this very beautiful true view, very good ventilation. If you follow this road through all the way down, you will actually reach Simpang Bedok, which is actually one of the local favourites for supper or dinner area. There's also Bedok Marketplace at 58, Bedok 85, Kaki Bukit. You can definitely find NTUC cold storage right around this shopping centre area. 5 to 10 minutes walk away to Tanah Merah MRT station. That is actually very rare to come by, for a landed properties because sometimes you will be too deep in and then you will have to take a public transport to reach to another MRT station. We are also within easy access to PIE as well as ECPs. 8 minutes drive to Bedok Reservoir as well as 10 minutes drive away to East Coast Park. In terms of malls wise, you also have East Village, Bedok Shopping Complex as well as Decathlon Bedok. Primary school wise, within 1 kilometer, Bedok Green Primary School, Red Swastika School as well as St. Anthony Canossian Primary School. Now before the last bedroom, there's actually this area where they have designed it to become like a bar counter where you can chill. There's already a space where you can put a wine fridge as well as a small fridge right here as well. We also do have this onyx counter bar which they have nicely designed with lighting feature all around here which gives you that kind of glow, and then there's also a water point right here for you to wash your dish. And of course, we are located on level 4. We have a lift here which is super convenient, and there's also a DB box. You can also store some things inside as well. Coming into this last bedroom. This bedroom, it can be converted into your guest room if you need. You can definitely put a king size bed here, a study table right in this corner, L-shaped wardrobe space in this area. If not, you can change this to your music room. Right, because we are located on the last floor, so this is a very quiet area facing towards these beautiful greenery areas. There is also another roof terrace here with no direct neighbours looking through. Because we are located on the last floor, you have this nice slant roof design which add a little character to this whole room. Ensuite bathroom of a similar theme throughout the whole house, standing shower, marble flooring tiles and whatnot. So all this has been installed for you.
Alright, so we're done with the home tour. We hope that you enjoyed this landed home tour together with Charline and myself. Now Charline, any final key pointers for this beautiful brand new landed?
First off, the quantum itself is at $6.5 million, which is super rare in this area. It's a freehold project, fully already rebuilt with 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms with helper and WC. So definitely this kind of new build is actually a rare find in Singapore.
One last key point is that if you were to come for a physical viewing, you will notice that along Jalan Tanjong, there are projects that are being rebuilt and reconstructed constantly. That is actually a sign of very good growth within this enclave, because that would then help to propel a valuation upwards in future. So if you want to have a look at this home, give a call at the numbers right here. Contact Charline for a site visit to have a look at this beautiful place. Follow us on Property Lim Brothers, PRB Insights as well as NOTG. My name is Melvin Lim.
My name is Charline.
Property Lim Brothers.
Always happy to show you the place.
Okay.
Ba, ba, ba. Don't you wanna be a fool?
Alright, so today we're in District 16. This is a brand new landed freehold behind me, and we're gonna eat. Okay, one more time.
We're gonna eat. Patomi.
Hey, is it recorded? Go press record or not?
Ba, ba, ba. Don't you wanna? I don't know how to dance. How to dance?
Do you guys remember we sold this house?
I remember.
The owner is a 60-year-old auntie.
You should do it.
She followed us on Instagram. It's a heavy Instagram user.
Wow.
So don't think Instagram, never see.
Oh, nice, baby. Ba, ba, ba. It's Thursday, oh. So many people go out at this timing.
National Day Eve.
Oh, is it holiday?
But work, eh?
Work.
So should be halfway.
Oh, bossy.
What are we doing here?
Ba, ba, ba.
Dan, do you have a phone? Let me just borrow Dan's phone. Oh, what the? What the? I'm gonna expose this.